I just let her know your slime. Just a nigga tryna shine. On my family to be fine with it. If you my dog, then
Yo. Welcome. You already know it's Paulie and the fucking gang. And the gangs are here.
My phone about to die. I'm about to die. You know how that shit like your lifeline and shit.
I know. Let me properly introduce myself. You already know it's PaulieBaby, and please don't forget the fucking baby. And I'm here with my co-host to the right.
Y'all know who it is. It's your highness hashtag chick with the juices, Juicy Baby, the party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't, you better get on the smoke wave. And who we got over there?
And to the left.
Shit, I'll start. I'm Marley the Great, Marseille. You know what I mean? They call me the GOAT. They call me the Great and all those things. You know what I mean?
Ain't lying.
In the building.
And I got my bro here.
Bro.
I'm Dub Dizza. For those
Gang.
who don't know.
Gang.
This one. All right,
Got you.
All right, we all set. We all got microphones
Yeah,
today.
rocking with DJ Alamo, the number one DJ in the street.
I don't know how DJ Alamo just started playing on my phone.
Shout out to DJ Alamo.
But shout out to
Coalition
DJs. I don't know what
It was
just
like
happened.
perfect timing too.
Right,
That's crazy
you're now
shit.
rocking with DJ. He's not even here, but shout out to him.
Facts.
We have a special show tonight.
It's
Very,
different.
very special.
Very special, very different. And even though it's been in the making since Paulie and the Gang was established, we didn't bring it to life. We said we was going to wait till the new year to bring it to life, and it's finally here. So if you have been paying attention, or if you have not, let me inform you that every second and fourth Wednesdays, we have a different spinoff for the show. And my brother Dub's going to be here, Dub Dizzle, Marley the Great, and they're going to really educate us. But I'm going to let them explain to you what they're going to bring to y'all airwaves on the second and fourth Wednesdays.
Okay. I mean, in a nutshell, our community has been in this place of thinking that what you ingest into your body doesn't harm your body. You know what I mean, in a sense.
Wrong.
So we're going to start with that, but for the most part, we're going to talk about holistic healing and things of that sort. You know what I mean, just to keep it all the way 100. We're going to go across the board, and even people that are in the room right now, if y'all have something, you know, that y'all want to say to that or debate to that or argue to that, please do. If you're listening, if you're watching, wherever you at, if you got something to say about it, you can definitely hit us up.
You can call on the Glock
voice your
line,
opinion on it.
267-888-6019.
Say it again.
Hit us up on the Glock line, 267-888-6019, if you want to chime in to
Call
these
in,
conversations,
call in.
man.
So, me and Dub just was talking real quick. I mean, I know everybody happens to see the news, even if you don't sit down and watch the news. In the state of where this country is at this moment, you know what I mean, and the stage that this country has been put on, and that's very important to speak to first, before we even go any further anywhere else. You know what I mean, I know y'all saw they try to impeach Trump for the
Right.
second time, but nobody's really thinking about the fact that this man's term is up in days.
It doesn't.
So it don't even fucking matter.
So wait,
It
I
just
have a
stops
question.
him from running
getting-
again.
Right.
Wait, and
No,
does
no,
it
real
also
shit.
stop his? Because I was reading something earlier, but I don't know, if where I was getting information from was true. But I also heard that it stops his him getting paid.
But the nigga said it.
But he said in the beginning he doesn't
He
want
didn't
their
want they
money. He
bread.
never took it. The money that they
He
did
don't
give
need
him,
it.
he donated his money from
Yeah.
being president, so he don't need it. So I'm like, what is the point now?
I mean, you got to make motherfuckers look crazy.
Mm.
What do they call it? Like a humiliation ritual? That's really what this shit is.
We don't hear you. Let me see.
Hold on, we trying to get some
Talking
there's
to
a
him.
mic going if
He
possible.
might just got to talk louder.
No, or we can share it, John, if it come down to it.
I feel
that's
like if
all
they would have
good.
done it in the beginning, it would have meant something, but it's like a little bit too late.
No, it definitely is. Here you go.
I
And
feel
it-
like we don't even need no president though. Like we don't even need none of that shit. We don't need their government. We don't need none of that shit. Like at the end of the day, I mean, when it comes to taking orders from people that don't know you, and for the most part, people feel comfortable with that because they like stuck in a certain set. But like, for somebody to tell you what to do when you wake up, when to wake up, when to eat, how to eat, what to eat, oh, we don't got this no more, you gotta wait, shit like that.
Sound like jail to me.
that's more like prison to me too. Real shit.
So you feel like we're incarcerated even in the world that they claim is so free for us.
Right. Especially mentally.
Definitely mentally. I mean, from a physical aspect, I mean, all they did was take slavery from, niggas and enslaved everybody because it was about, some fake-ass notes. And we don't even have those notes. We have copies of pieces of paper that ain't worth shit. But, yeah, we don't need, to me, I mean, to sum it up, I feel like you're saying, like, we don't need to be fucking governed. We can govern ourselves.
Right.
We definitely got that on our own. I mean, but like you said, a lot of older way thinking motherfuckers, feel like they need to be led. And everything that's being put in front of us that pertains to programming definitely leads to that. Even when you watch a movie, motherfuckers like, where's your leader? It don't matter what it is. It could be here, like motherfuckers trying to bomb the United States or some outer space shit. It's always, where's your leader? Like, what the fuck we lead ourselves? You know what I mean?
Right.
Are you meeting them right now? I'm
Real
the
shit.
leader.
Like, what's up? Like, we right here.
Well,
with
my
this
sis, Star Chuji, just walked back in the building because if you was already tuned in, you already know that she's on air right before Paulie Da Gang. So make sure y'all check her out too. She's just walking, and I know that she has some light to shine on a dark situation. Cause I pays attention to you, sis. I pays attention.
Oh, is the mic?
No, I don't hear you. Come over, baby.
Yeah, because this joint
It's acting
a
crazy.
little bit.
So yeah, I mean, listen, y'all talking my language. I hear y'all going in. You don't even seem like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
God damn, you don't seem like you need no help with this. God damn. Yeah, but I mean, what the sister was saying is very much so on point. If we learn that we are the leaders, and we begin to lead ourselves, then we can stop leading. We can stop being led to the motherfucking what do you call it? What do they shepherd take the lamb to the slaughterhouse?
So I said, what, to the slaughterhouse?
You know what
To
I'm
the
saying?
slaughterhouse.
So that's basically what's going on. We allowing other motherfuckers to lead us to the slaughterhouse.
Facts.
And it got to stop somewhere. It got to
Right.
stop somewhere. But see, we don't even know as the people that we in trouble. We don't even know that we're enslaved. We think that. But because we out here and we working these jobs and we walking freely and we wake up when we want. Well, no, we don't, because we got to go punch that clock.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
We're not really free at
yeah,
all.
we're not free. We're still enslaved. They just
a
did
different
real,
system.
Yeah, they just was real cute at switching shit up, and putting sugar on it to make us feel like that we're free. But in the end, we not.
Hell no.
We still very much so slaves, because every company is owned by. If y'all go for the CEOs of these companies, you will find out that they all ran by the same motherfuckers.
Yep.
I'm talking about the big companies, not the small mom and pop joints.
Yep.
The big companies, the T-Mobiles and the iPhones and all that good shit that we spending this money for, the Fendis and the Louis and the Gucci's, it's all owned. It's all owned by this. It's like 5 motherfuckers.
That's why
Same
you gotta.
five
That's why you gotta wear the Chujis and the
Right.
Glock grinds and the
Thank you.
Yabby.
You know what I'm saying?
Tell
We
'em.
gotta start supporting each other. Rebuild the Black Wall Street.
Right, I say that all
for
the
sure.
time. I said that was the greatest thing that we did as black people, having the Black Wall Street. If we can
Absolutely.
get that back and bring it to a point where we working at our own businesses and we building our own community and not working to get the other person rich,
Right.
then we would be on the right path. Like, we just need to start somewhere
Facts.
with that, building in our own community businesses where we can hire our own people.
Yes, you
We
know what I
preaching
mean.
in this joint today.
Yeah,
Right.
and, I mean, we just got to start somewhere, and we can start from just supporting each other. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Whatever you got, I'm supporting you. And the more you start to wean out the other motherfuckers, they need us.
They need us.
We are the power.
Yep.
And plus, black people, love is free. It don't
Yeah.
even cost nothing
There
to
you
show
go.
up.
Right.
It's free. And we full of love. So
Love is the highest frequency that you can
It
even
is.
work on.
Mm-hmm.
Love actually, if we send in love, we can send love to another motherfucking dimension, to another planet.
Come on
That's
now.
how heavy. That's
Talk
how
that
heavy.
shit,
Come on
Chuji.
now. Come on, look. I got.
That's real. You know,
Got
that's how powerful the love frequency is, and it's the one thing that they don't got. You see what I'm saying? It's the one thing that the motherfuckers that's going against us, the ones that's controlling us and running shit.
They're toward hate from the beginning.
Exactly, they're soulless beings. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Say that again.
Oh,
Say
shit,
that
we was
again.
trying to
Say
save
that
that for like
shit again.
I was
a couple
yeah,
shows.
we
We
definitely
gonna
was
jump
gonna
into
say,
that.
but-
You know, fuck
Start, say that again.
I know all
What are
about that for sure.
They're
What are
they are soulless beings.
Soulless
Yeah,
beings.
they
That's
they
a
GMO
huge-
people. It's
Fuck
GMOs.
yes. I
You know what I'm
love
saying?
it.
So just like they got GMO food, they got GMO people.
And today the show is going to be based around what the food and stuff that we
Health
put
is
in.
wealth.
Food,
Wow.
that's a
Stuff that
good
we put in
touch.
our
there.
body.
Wealth.
Health
this
is wealth, man.
Y'all lit in this motherfucker.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because this is what's needed. You know what I mean?
Yes.
We can have fun. We gotta have fun, but we need to enlighten our folks on what's going on,
Right.
and give and let them know what to protect themselves from. Because half of them don't even know that their house on fire.
Mhm.
You know,
They eating a bowl of fire every day.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Yeah,
good.
for
Every
sure.
day.
real shit.
And even like, on eating, when you speak of eating, I mean, we literally eat with our eyes first. Nobody
Yeah.
goes, it don't matter how it smells. If it look like slop on a plate, you kind of like second guessing the shit out of it. So
Right.
we eat with our eyes. So when you think in terms of like that, you got to think about what you're ingesting visually as well.
Right.
A lot of
Right.
motherfuckers go and watch shit that, is tainting and poisoning, your spirit. Because
Absolutely.
we are the soul. That's literally why they call us. That's why they say we soul
Yeah.
people and shit like that.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So you got to be mindful of that as well. I just wanted to add that in there too.
That's very important.
Yes.
Plus, like people, when y'all go to the grocery stores, check. I mean, thoroughly check the ingredients. Check the ingredients. Inside
yeah.
of the ingredients is ingredients inside of their ingredients.
Right.
So like, they got the ingredients on there. You can check the ingredients, check every last one, see what's in them, see what it's made of, see where it came from, and go from there. That's how you start to put the right things in your body.
The polysorbates and all this shit. What did that mean?
Exactly.
What
All
is
these
this?
chemicals
If you
and
can't
shit.
pronounce it, don't put it in your
There you
fucking
go.
body,
Yeah,
bro.
for sure.
There you go. And the craziest thing is they putting so much shit. They're putting programmable matter in our foods. They are putting programmable matters. Motherfuckers is so
Nanobites.
worried about. There you go, particles.
Yep.
And people are starting to ask all these. Well, what is so deep about 5G? I just got a good phone. My phone is lit. My internet and my Wi-Fi connection is on the beam. My pictures is that and the third. But what they not understanding is so much bigger than a motherfucking phone, nigga. They ain't trying to program and upgrade your phone. They trying to
Yeah,
program
for
and
sure.
upgrade
Your
your
ass.
ass.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the
Right.
thing. They
Right.
trying to upgrade motherfucking people.
Exactly.
Okay, and it all starts with the programmable matter,
Yep.
the nanoparticles. Like the young lady was saying, that it starts there. They give it to us through food. They put in chemtrails in the air. We getting it through that, and we're getting it off them 5G towers.
For the people who don't know what that is, can you explain to them what that is? That
Nanoparticles.
Yes,
All right.
nanoparticles.
It's
So-
that white shit that y'all see in the sky right now that look like clouds, but it's not clouds.
There you go.
And
That's
if you
chemtrails.
and I'm gonna tell you a secret. If you take your phone and you just video record near the sun, you're gonna see the fucking chemtrails falling
falling
down.
out
They're
the
gonna look
sky.
like little butterflies.
There you go. And
But they so small.
Mhm.
They can't be seen with the naked eye unless
Yeah.
you got my eyes or Marty eyes.
and
I got glasses on.
as far as the towers is concerned, when the signals hit the towers, those new 5G big ass towers that look like they can come alive soon, when the signals hit those towers, it drops off like rain dust. It falls right down like rain dust. Whatever don't connect to those towers falls down like rain dust, and we inhaling it.
Yep.
And when we
Ingesting it into
yeah,
our bodies.
and when we ingesting this shit, it's collecting. And then now they won't just be programming. Like I said, they won't just be programming your phone. They're also programming you, because
Yeah.
that's why they need that much Wi-Fi. That's why they need them big ass towers, because they need more power. It's like them motherfucking cartoons. I need more. I
Right,
tell
right.
you. You know what I'm saying? They need more power because they trying to do this shit with humans now.
And that's exactly what I was about to just say. To get deeper than that, they need our power.
Yep.
And to get deeper than that, they need the black female power. because
Melanation.
Yes.
Mhm.
Everything
down.
comes from that.
Melanation.
That's a
Talk
different
heavy.
story, but
Talk heavy.
We jump right in. What we like 20 minutes in?
Listen,
Straight
right,
in.
right.
Listen, y'all got me
Music,
smiling from
what?
ear to ear.
All real rap. Like what they
Right.
doing, like too, even with like the nanoparticles and stuff like that, and even what they got in the food that we have. Like they've been even saying, like, I hate to say it, but we probably all in this room got tattoos. They were saying
Oh,
they've been
I got
putting
a
it
I
in
bunch
got
of
like
them.
Years out.
17.
I got about
Yeah.
17, 18
They've been putting that
too.
shit in the ink for
Yeah.
years. You know how sometimes like your tattoos might swell up a little bit after like a while after you have them
Keloids.
be itchy as shit or some nut shit.
Right.
They saying a lot of times that that's exactly what that is. But
Yeah.
the way they gonna sell it, Like the same way they sell a 5G shit, the way that they gonna sell it is like, oh, you'll be able to get your body repaired from
Yes.
XYZ.
You can lose
Like,
weight from we can just program you. You can, your heart will be better. You had a heart attack, don't worry. We'll make sure you never have another heart attack.
I was watching something on, you wake up on Saturday morning and don't be a bunch of bullshit on the TV, right? So they were talking about how people are now using, basically it was this guy who sees black and white. He can't see color. Mm-hmm. They inserted some type of shit in his head.
I seen that.
And he has like this antenna that comes over top of his head in front of his joint.
And now he can see color.
No, he doesn't see it. He hears it.
Oh
He
because
hears
everything
the
has
vibration
sound.
of color.
Everything has sound.
So he still doesn't see it, but he can hear it.
Yeah.
But this thing is implanted
in his brain,
in his head, in his brain. I mean, in his skull. Inside. The other one was, they got the robot arms and the different, different. I was just looking at this like, they definitely is trying to.
They've been cloning people for the last 2,000 plus years.
I'm about to say that's always
2,000 plus years. So it's nothing new. Half the motherfuckers that if y'all ever seen this movie, it's a movie I just watched for the first time last night. Yo, it's called They're Live or They Live.
They live. That's an old joke. That's an old school joke.
That motherfucker right there. Listen.
It was terribly. The production was terrible as hell, but it was like older movie. It was hilarious, but they've been on this shit.
A lot of that.
They've been talking about.
Yo, I used to back in the day watch a soap op that it was a cloning situation in the show. Like one of the people got cloned in the show. It was like a soap op I used to watch back in the day. Like,
see, and that's back then.
That's back in the day.
They've been doing this shit since the end of time, but they just starting to bring it up and make us aware too, because forever they made that a conspiracy theory.
Right.
Even
everything is a conspiracy theory.
Anything they don't want you to know.
Even with the new, like back in the day, we used to say, all right, you look at the Jetsons and shit like that. Like, oh shit, we're gonna be able to get our food right out of it.
Right.
That shit is really starting to happen.
Exactly.
Like,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying? Look at this new the exercise mirror.
That shit.
The mirror.
It's
My
crazy.
husband was like,
I
my husband
want
said,
one
do
of
you
them
want? No,
Jones.
my husband said, do you want one? Fuck no, I don't want that. I just feel they're live people
watching
on
this
this fucking
shit.
mirror, dog.
Right?
You.
Like,
I'm good.
Fuck out of here.
They be hacking all kinds of shit.
Yeah, like I'm watching the joint the other night about the camera joints you get in your house where you can watch your whole house. And the people was breaking through, like talking to the people kids.
Yeah, see, ain't nobody got
Like,
time for
yo,
that.
I said I would never in my life put that shit.
no.
Talk like, where's your mom? I see your newborn baby brother.
Oh,
and the
hell
mom
no.
had to come in like, who are you? Get off my line. And he's like, I've been watching you. Like,
They've been watching us.
spooky
though.
as shit.
Listen, how do you think that
They was white,
Siri?
wasn't they?
Yeah,
They was definitely white.
Yeah, they was white because black
Both
motherfuckers
is.
would have been
And it's
getting
a
to
whole
there.
channel
We outta
on your cable. If you flick through like the unknown channels that you'll never watch, it's an actual channel that shows the different cameras in Philadelphia, the different streets. Like it's just it
Some
blank back and
CCTV
forth to the different streets. You see that joint? It blank back and forth to the different streets in Philadelphia. Like
All cameras, man, turn them
We
shits off at
behind this
night.
shit, man. We definitely
Yo,
behind.
I had
You
my
got
work
shit-
computer. I used to put the tape over
Yeah,
the
you
joint.
gotta-
Like, you won't watch me smoking
Oh,
while
yeah.
I'm putting this shit in. You won't
They
catch me
watching.
the fuck
Oh,
up.
funny thing, you go in the studio, you see the tape over the camera
Real
part inside
round.
the studio, John. We don't play that shit.
Look, they watching
That
and they
joint covered.
listening. That's why. How the fuck you think Siri know when you call this bitch name?
yeah,
Exactly.
because
Irks the shit out
All
of
day.
me.
She
whole
listening
time.
all
And you
day.
could be talking about something and go on
And
your
that shit
phone,
just
and that's the
pop
next
up.
Right
fucking
there.
thing that pop up.
Facts.
They
Like,
cloning
what the
our
fuck?
brains. Listen, I won't mention this individual on y'all show. I probably would have said the shit on my show, but I won't do that to y'all. But we got an individual that's from Philadelphia that's cloned right now, bunny hopping around motherfucking tennis courts and shit. I'm just saying. I know for a fact that the motherfucker would have never did no shit like that. But they cloning out these celebrities like crazy, and then it's just like
Oh, they must know. I got the dumb.
No, dog. She funny as shit.
they got this motherfucker
Exactly.
like that, and he like
Damn.
1, 2,
Yeah, I
3,
get it.
4, 5. Like what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Like you know what I'm saying?
We gonna get into
Like,
this nice
nobody-
shit.
But look though. The funny thing is, right? The funny thing is, right? I be telling my little niggas that shit. Like, y'all don't know because y'all don't be looking the way that I look. Like,
Oh, shit.
that shit is bad.
That shit
I
is
told
fucked
them
me
little
up.
niggas they got him and they
Done.
thought I was
Done
playing.
bun. Done bun.
But like, I can say what I want. Like, they got him.
Look, real quick, right?
Go
In
ahead.
every movie, when they clone out the person, they always make the person the bad guy now. When they clone out the superhero, they make him start killing motherfuckers.
Right,
And
right,
they like,
right.
wait, what happened to Superman? He was just helping us. Now he's killing us.
Right.
Right?
Oh, shit.
they make them all look bad. That's how you go out. That's how you go. But they still gonna make that money off your music.
Hell yeah.
Say that shit again.
Say that
That's why they
shit.
putting.
They still
That's
gonna
why
make
they
money
giving
off
all
their
these
music.
crazy motherfuckers record deals because
Yeah.
they giving them money, they giving them guns, they letting them go back out here and kill each other, and then they make more money off of them when they dead
dead.
than they did while they was alive.
Yeah,
Smoke.
and their
Man.
music ain't the same. Their music
No.
ain't the same.
No,
You can
it's
listen
not.
to the music, it ain't the same. The voices because it's a thing, it's a program. But they lyrics, it comes from the heart. It's not them.
Nah, not
what
at
I'm
all. That shit is crazy.
They start dropping
Be
shit that
careful what
wasn't
you
out.
ask for.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Say that shit. Stop putting that shit in your music because
Yeah.
it may come true.
Yeah, you
Damn.
manifest.
That shit be-
Words is very powerful.
Very.
Words.
And we
People
talk
even
about
know that
down the
words
line,
is
too.
very
Them joints
powerful,
crazy.
man.
Listen
Yeah.
to a
Break
lot
all
of the
that shit
rappers
down.
who died. They talked
They
about
talked
their
about
deaths,
that shit
about
before it
their
happened.
music.
Yeah.
Probably all of them.
All of them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Some of them, I think they putting them underground some motherfucking where like, nigga, you die on the 16th, so you can't come back around these parts. So we're gonna give you this house,
You
and we're gonna give
die
you this,
on
and you
the
can't come the fuck
16th.
back.
Don't come
You
the
know
fuck
what I'm saying?
Oh, Uzi had said it one
Come
time
the
in the
fuck back.
concert. He was like, I only got 2 more years with y'all. Like,
See?
on
Like,
some
they
shit
be
like
knowing.
we all dead. Because he said something about if I'm going to hell, y'all going with me because y'all here listening to the
That
music
nigga
and
stay
shit.
saying niggas
know what I
going to
mean?
hell. Why is he
Like-
want to go? Everybody go. Hell
This
is
shit
here.
is hell.
Number one.
This is hell.
This
Already
is
in
hell
hell.
right
Let's
now.
not, let's not even.
Yeah, we already.
Yeah.
This is
already
hell,
in hell.
motherfucker. Like,
Real
nigga, you
rap.
keep on
Welcome
sending
to
people to
hell.
earth.
You wanna,
Real shit. We just keep getting recycled. But I know
Yeah.
Paulie said we was about to get into that
Oh, yeah,
night
come
shift.
on, come on. Let's
By my
Yeah,
man Dub
let's
Dizzle.
take a break. We're going to get into this
I
night
heard
shift.
that.
and
I
we
heard
gonna
that John
come.
did doing some numbers.
man.
Yeah, and
That
we
joint-
gonna come right back and keep dropping this knowledge, man. I'm here.
Right
The chick
here.
with the juice, Marley the Great,
Chuji.
Chuji, Dub Dizzle. We all here, man.
Yeah.
Gang.
Luxray Beats.
Hop out the Johnny with my niggas and we spraying shit. Body after body, ain't nobody here saying shit. Just got a bird from my nigga, now I'm weighing it. 1,015 on the scale, shit is perfect. Fuck the judge, fuck a jury, fuck a verdict.
Glock away.
Like wars, look at how they word it. I don't fuck with you hoes, all you want is a perky. I ain't got no more lord, shorty keep slurping. Fee 5-4 from you, ain't know I was a giant. And I like it that way you die upon my arrival. I don't care who the boss, I don't care about no title. Just another laws, docs checking out your vitals. Dirty pastors preaching scriptures from the Bible. And they know the truth, that's why I don't like them. Pay to bring you the truth even if they don't like it. Getting hate in the booth is what I call excited. Welcome to the night shift where it go down. But niggas see they ops and they just throw rounds. Neighbors don't call the cops cause they ain't showing up. Fast money got the whole city going up. Fast life, fast cars, I'm just speeding. Spaz out for no reason. Mac out, leave them bleeding. Trap house jumping, that's for sure. Fast life, fast cars, I'm just speeding. Spaz out for no reason. Mac out, leave them bleeding. Trap house jumping, that's for sure. Construction site, me and my niggas, we be wrecking shit. Come to your city, ain't nobody fucking checking in. I came to get a body, nigga, it's whatever then. Catch a body, I don't need no fucking evidence. I ain't a client, nigga, I'm the fucking president. See a shorty, then I pop out like a peppermint. See the ops, then I pop up like Oscar the Grouch. Forget about him, treat him like he loose chains in the couch. Don't worry about it, he'll return, his soul can't get out. The government got it trapped on the moon in a box. Get information from the sun through my skin and my locks. Get information from this bitch when she giving me top. Take the money from the fiend before I pass him the rock. You gotta admit this type of song, it just come with a bop. Not like that song you put out on the gram and the flop. This like a song you give out to the world cause it's hot. Welcome to the night shift where it go down. Where niggas see they ops and they just throw rounds. Neighbors don't call the cops cause they ain't showing up. Fast money got the whole city going up. Fast life, fast cars, I'm just speeding. Spaz out for no reason. Mac out, leave them bleeding. Trap house jumping, that's for sure. Fast life, fast cars, I'm just speeding. Spaz out for no reason. Mac out, leave them bleeding. Trap house jumping, that's for sure.
Yo. That was Dub Dizzle, man. Night shift, man. That joint hard, dog.
Thank you.
When you
thank
dropped that
you.
joint?
I put my soul in it all the time. Drop that shit came out today, but I try to put that shit out on the 9th. Everything coming out on the 9.
Where they can find that joint at?
You can find that joint on all platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, all that.
YouTube, motherfucking.
Make sure y'all run them numbers up.
Run them
Tap in,
numbers
that's a
up.
banger right there. There's
yeah.
a nice shift, man.
Hell
All right, man. We gotta get right back into this convo,
Oh
man.
man, this joke's getting
I'm a little high.
Heavy.
I know what we
Convo
talking
was
about,
heavy.
but you know, we might have to, you know.
Listen, tap into the next dimension on it.
All right,
Tap into
yeah.
the
There we go.
ancestors. Let
Get
them
there.
talk.
Get there.
So like, it's a lot of stuff on the news going on
man.
about
Let's
Fuck.
go.
Gotta talk
about this
Capital
CVID
shit.
stuff, the CVID stuff with the number 19 behind it,
The name that shall
um,
not be mentioned.
Oh yeah.
and but like nobody talking about how to not even get it. Period. Like,
Facts.
And it ain't
like-
the vaccine.
and then it's definitely not a vaccine. Is watching what you put in your body. All right, everything here
That smoke.
on this earth, our body is made up of, from the plants to the atoms to the carbon to the electrons to the neurons to all that. All our bodies is made up. You look at all the fruits. You look at a ball of lettuce. It look like the top of your head. You look inside of let me say a
Artichoke
tomato.
Look
you
at
got-
our heart.
Uh-huh.
It
You know what
all
I'm saying?
everything resembles everything that's inside of your body.
Right.
Walnuts,
So-
like your lungs,
so-
all that.
Yeah.
If that's what your body made of, why not feed it what it's made of?
Right.
And
Facts.
that's my point when I say, when you look at the news and you see all these doctors trying to give you medicines and shit, if the medicine's supposed to cure you, why the fuck you still gotta take it?
Yeah.
Till you die.
You get what I'm saying?
Why you get this medicine and there's 1,900 different side effects?
How about that? How
Yeah.
about that?
Like you
every
should be
place-
Like you said, you could
my
take these.
cough, but my
You got-
balls fell off.
Right.
Like what?
Right. My liver.
You hear the
ain't right.
commercials? They be like, you take this twice a day, it'll help you with nausea, but you
Might cause.
They be like if you break out in hives or start having Tourette syndrome,
Then
yeah.
call somebody.
Call
What the
somebody.
fuck?
Right, bitch. How I gotta do that?
Might be too late.
I'ma just keep this cold. You dead.
Yeah,
You just
Fuck, I'm
waiting
just going
on
to
out.
ride this cold out. But look, about the name
Take
that
me
we
some
won't
elderberry and some sea moss.
mention.
Period. Elderberry.
Well,
kills
and
it
that's
all.
another thing. I'm happy that you brought up that CMOS point and the elderberry as well, because
And that black seed.
my take on it, that black seed is definitely
That's
phenomenal.
everything.
You know, but my take on the name that we
Shall not mention.
is that's bullshit too. Let me tell you why. We was talking about these towers and all this shit earlier, right? It's a thing called acute radiation syndrome.
Yep.
There we
All right. So acute radiation syndrome has symptoms like nausea,
Tell 'em.
headache.
Tell 'em.
It can make
Fever.
you confused, make you have fever. This shit cause internal bleeding. This shit vomiting. What am I just said nausea. It has all the same effects as this shit that we
lung
won't.
issues.
Right, it has all the same effects as this thing that we won't mention. Right, this disease that they're saying allegedly is killing folks. So it's so funny to me how as soon as these towers came up, started in September of 2019. These towers started to manifest all over the place, right? And then people start saying, "Yo, I was sick. I was so sick. Like I felt like I was gonna die." I kept hearing a lot of motherfuckers say they had this sickness that they couldn't explain, right? And then by January, now this was back in September 2019. By January of 2020, motherfuckers said, "Oh, this thing that we won't mention is here now." And this is why people getting sick. No, bitch. These towers is why people getting sick. Now, for every action is a reaction. So if we're in a microwave right now, you know, and we are in a microwave right now with these towers, and motherfuckers, we being cooked. So by us being cooked, we have these. If you're already sick with the oxygen being sucked out the air from these towers and shit like that, you already got a pre-existing sickness. You're going to get sick. You're going to die. If you got like a serious ailment, right? Yeah. But if you're a regular, and you know, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
They're not dying from the name that shall not be mentioned.
Right.
They're dying from the effects of it. The
There
pneumonia.
you go. Right.
Yes.
The respiratory issues.
Yes.
Right.
And it's so
Respiratory
crazy right
issues.
now that even if if it's a person that's over a certain age and they were diagnosed with the bullshit, and they pass away, which could be from natural causes, they check that off as one of those deaths.
I'm happy you brought that up too, sis, because
that's why the numbers are fraudulent.
And they actually put all those towers. They actually gave all the nursing homes free Wi-Fi. They gave all the nursing homes free 5G.
Yeah.
All the nursing homes. What's the irony of that? When you got old people that's already suffering from different things, y'all look like y'all trying to get rid of some motherfuckers.
They need 5G for it anyway.
They gave them to the hospitals for free. They gave them to the schools for free, and they gave them to the nursing homes for free.
My grandmother got diagnosed with COVID a couple months back, but they diagnosed her over the phone, and I'm like, stop saying that you had COVID because you didn't have a test.
Right.
There was nothing that was done. You told them some symptoms, and they told you that's what you had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even the loss to taste, the loss to smell, and that's what they're doing. People aren't even going in. They're on the phone with their doctor, and their doctor is saying this is what you have, and they haven't even been tested for anything.
Yeah.
So where the fuck are these numbers coming from?
And that's all signs of acute radiation syndrome.
So let me speak on something. I work in the nursing field, right?
Mm-hmm.
And when this thing came about, and they just randomly started testing the residents in the nursing home, I worked with these residents. At this particular time, I was working a full-time. I don't ever go to a job full-time. If I'm working here, I'm poor. I do what I want to do. I come when I want to come.
Mm-hmm.
But at this time, I was burning them down, like burning the clock down. So I was basically doing like full-time hours.
The bag.
Right, running it up. So I see these people every day. I know the routines and the routes that come in and out these doors.
Right.
So there are patients that was in there who can't, without a doubt, leave their room.
Yeah.
They don't have family members that come visit them.
Yeah.
The only people that was coming in and out of the room was us, the staff members. And at this particular time, none of the staff members was positive for it. But these residents who have no contact with no one
All of a sudden,
but us got it.
Acute
How?
radiation
none of y'all
syndrome.
had
That's
this
what
shit.
they
None of
was
us
lying
had
for.
it at this
Right.
particular time.
That's a
Now
good
farther
point.
down the line, people that work there have it now. I quit a long time ago.
Right.
When it started getting crazy, and then they talk about they sticking this shit up my nose every week
no.
and test me. You got me fucked
No.
up. You got me fucked up.
Them tests
I'm
ain't
cool.
right, yo.
You're not sticking that shit up my nose and doing all that cool shit. No, I'm
That's
cool.
what
I
it's
quit.
on. It's
So
on the
I
test.
quit.
And you know what that
At
is to
this
get your
particular-
DNA too. because now
Absolutely.
They have your DNA.
Yeah, I'm cool off of that.
And
I
they're
ain't sticking that
sticking
shit
it
up my
up
nose.
to your peanut gland, your
Yes.
third eye, your
Until
intuition.
be trying to do experiments on us and shit.
Yeah, I quit. But to know that I know for sure, like these people, family members ain't come see them in 100 years. Ain't no outsiders been in here.
Right. So you know
but
it's
us,
bullshit.
and none of us have it. So how the fuck do these people got it?
Bullshit. It's bullshit.
How?
It's
That was a
bullshit.
good point,
100% bullshit.
It's all
That's a good
bullshit.
point.
Speak to the
That shit fucked me
to
up.
Speak to the towers. So when you think of things in terms of like frequency, everything is frequency.
Absolutely.
So the signal that they have the towers on is 60 hertz.
Yeah.
At 60 hertz, that actually separates the oxygen from your actual blood cells. So that's why, a lot of people are having these respiratory issues.
There
You
you
know what I
go.
mean?
Let
So
her
don't.
talk into
oh,
that mic,
yep.
'cause that mic is buzzing.
So pretty much what I was saying was, at 60 hertz, which that's where the towers are at, that actually separates the oxygen from your actual blood cells. Wow. And a lot of people don't know that. We had a studio that was on Germantown and Cumberland or something like that.
Yeah.
They had a tower like right outside in the backyard. Yo, every day, motherfuckers in there had crazy headaches to the point where like I would have to leave, and he can attest to that. Like I'll leave, like yo, I just don't feel good. You know what I mean? And this was even before I really was aware of what was going on. We just was seeing them popping up. So what that did was, spike the curiosity in us, for us to actually go out and look into the shit. But that shit is crazy. So if you out there, you noticing like you in certain places and you getting headaches or can't breathe or whatever the case is, it's literally that. You know what I mean? It's literally that.
Listen, you can feel. I'm sorry. Yeah, we share around here. Sharing is caring, you know. But you can feel the gravitational pull. You can feel it. You know what I'm saying? When I'm going over certain bridges and when I'm in certain areas, you can feel a tug on your motherfucking energy pulling down. Like you can feel it if you pay attention. I'm an empath, so I always pay attention to energy. And if you are an empath, you're like you can literally feel the shit pulling down on you when you're around these towers. I ride past them bitches doing 100. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like and it's crazy. But we was talking about the CMOS. The brother was talking about the CMOS, and CMOS is a miracle drug for this radiation for this reason. Iodate and iodine. So besides me wanting to wrap myself in a motherfucking tube of foil because that's what I was about. Listen, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. When I first found out about I'ma just be honest, cause y'all my family, right?
Fake space suit.
I said I wasn't even gonna tell nobody this shit, but fuck it. My kids probably done told some of their friends. So when I first start putting shit together about this radiation, right? I said, oh shit. Well, what I'm gonna do? We gotta protect ourselves. We gotta go outside. We gotta get shit. So I said, what operates against radiation? I'm like, aluminum foil. You put that shit in the microwave, that shit catch fire, right? So I started saying, do aluminum. They say aluminum. Aluminum is a blocker for radiation. So I'm like, fuck it.
I knew it.
You start rapping.
That's the fuck I did. And so now we at TJ Maxx and my son like, Mom, you crunching and crunching.
She gets his hand, you crunching the shit while you walking.
I'm like, you can hear it. But I was nice and smooth and shit. You couldn't tell I had no crinkles in my shit, nothing. He was like, Mom, you cracking like you crunchy. Like, I said, damn, I gotta figure out another way. So now I'm in the lab. I'm like, okay, so I got my motherfucking science goggles. So what else can I do? We need to combat this fucking radiation. And iodine and iodate came up. And then potassium. So I'm like, but then bananas got iodine and iodate in it. Sea moss got iodine and iodate. So if you taking your sea moss every day, you really kicking this radiation in the ass. I would take it more than normal, maybe twice a day, but it definitely has things to combat against radiation. Cause here we give you resolutions.
Right.
We're not just
We're
going to
just gonna
scare
give you
your half to
problems.
death. Right.
Plus, our melanin fights radiation.
That as well.
Mm-hmm.
That as well.
So, like,
God damn it.
if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling bad, that means you probably want to eat better.
Right.
Somebody give me an
Why would
apple.
you eat? Like, we don't just say these things. Like, it's like a lot of things. Like, even with the English language, I won't even go into how our English language is the curses. Like every word. You know what I mean? But see, this the wheat. It's funny because you probably don't remember me.
But she knew you forever.
Yes, we done did a show together, probably twice and shit like that.
We interviewed you together on Paulie and the Marley show. Yes.
Hey, how you doing? That was me. How you feeling? How you feeling today?
That's how quiet. That's how quiet Marley is, right?
Yeah,
That's how
I'm just
quiet
observing
Marley
this shit.
is.
Because like she said, like she's an empath. I am as well. Right. I mean, I definitely am. I kind of lost my train of thought because we are smoking. I got to excuse the fact of that. Mm-hmm. I mean, but just speaking back to like the sea moss and things of that sort. Like I myself, I take colloidal silver. And a lot of people don't know that actually taking silver, it helps build it builds your immune system.
Yes.
And a lot of people don't know as well, like people that might be having symptoms. Like we have like right behind our eyes and then right here like in the middle of our forehead in front of our pineal gland, it's like open spaces. And that's where a lot of mucus build up. So you have a lot of people that you keep hearing like just hacking or coughing up shit or even sneezing out shit. And just taking the silver, just taking drops of the silver, like that shit removes all of that. Right up off of your face. You ever notice like sometimes people your head feel heavy, like I got a little cold. I feel like I got a little a head cold.
Head cold.
Yeah. Like it's literally just that. It's just that. And that can be removed with just taking it. It ain't nothing you gotta wait months for it to kick in. Right. If you notice all of the natural shit, it happens like instantaneously. That shit, them pills and all that.
You gotta take it for 7 to 12 days before you feel the effects.
You might be on another bottle before it start working.
You can't get to the silver, you get this key limes and hot water.
Say it
the first thing in the morning. Don't eat nothing, no nothing.
That's why it's
key
called
lime
break
and hot
fast.
water the first thing in the morning.
Tell them.
That they rid the mucus. Just do that shit every morning.
You are
good.
not supposed to eat when
Number
you wake
9,
up in the
fruit.
morning.
Don't eat nothing else but number 9 organic fruit.
That's
if
it.
it got a different number on it, don't buy it.
Facts.
Tell them why.
Talking about that good old Shanghai Israel.
Yes.
Oh, it's to detect radiation. So like,
and repel the shit out of that joint.
So like, if you want, if this kind of it costs some money, but it worked.
Yes,
like,
it's
worth it.
My energy is in this. I can literally light up a fucking flashlight with this.
Yeah, you can. You can light a flashlight with
I showed him. I did it.
Yeah, he did it
before.
But I always got my crystals with me. I ride with them. They call me the witch lady, and I'm hard with
So those who don't
You
know,
right
y'all
with
can
it.
go get these
But that's
Johns.
just because that word was made perverse along the lines, and like most people don't know. A lot
Yeah.
A lot of our people don't know. Like we said about the English language being cursive. Oh,
See?
Okay.
Look at
The
that.
I mean, proof's in the pudding.
Somebody jealous around this John.
Wow.
They
that shit.
We gonna keep talking our shit. You can throw shit all you want.
We just gonna move it
15
closer, like.
Oh, we just gonna move closer now.
Like, goddamn.
We gonna keep
y'all
talking
that-
our
yeah.
shit.
I
Y'all
know
that
one
didn't
thing.
see
You
that?
better leave Yola the fuck alone.
No, we throwing shit at Yola. He ain't
You
even
all
saying
right, bro?
nothing.
You all right, bro? Oh, all right. We fight
Yo,
ghosts too.
All day. Let me see. Like,
Oh man!
damn.
For y'all
All
that
day.
couldn't see what just happened, so we
Some
just
shit
start
just
talking
started.
About energy.
The phone
Talking
just
about
flew off the
energy.
shelf. I mean, like that shit is crazy.
Nobody touched it. Nobody nothing. It
Yeah,
just flew
nobody
off
was
the
near
shelf.
it. It flew
And y'all
off.
probably don't believe us because we ain't see it, but fuck it, it don't matter because
Yeah.
we sitting here.
We
And
all
we
saw
seen that shit.
and
That
felt
shit was
it.
crazy.
And I felt it.
I
Fuck out
felt
of here.
that
I
shit.
felt
You
it.
roll them damn cameras back, you
Right,
definitely gonna
right.
see everybody look over like, what the fuck is that? What's going on over
Fuck
there?
just happened.
That shit
Look,
real life.
niggas
Everybody
started
say
smoking
fuck
like-
you too.
It's the weed.
Looking at the weed like, what the fuck?
What's going on? No. Yeah.
like that, John.
Yola keep looking back at the
Y'all
Yola.
are scared as shit over there.
Changing his
Y'all don't know what the fuck is going on.
You don't know what the fuck just happened, right?
Keep looking at the fucking wall.
That's crazy.
Yo.
That
Crazy.
shit.
We gonna get into this Marseille and this. What this joint called, Marty?
Oh, this called Lineup. This is my new single. I dropped it January 1st.
Hey,
Everywhere.
Marseille.
Check
Let's-
that John out.
What's up, Dizzle?
Yeah.
It's Paulie Da Gang. Turn me
gang.
up too.
Yo,
We're not playing. Okay.
Woo, shit,
We ain't
now
get
I'm
that.
busting my own stuff. Like, goddamn.
I don't know what's happening here.
Technical difficulties.
Just a little bit. There we go. We here. It's Paulie Da Gang. Marley and this.
Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging all in. Yeah, why you always try to hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up. Yeah, like, why you always tryna hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up. She like, Molly, why you acting so brand new, though? I know you see me call and let me through, though. I'm like, girl, you always acting like a noodle. Before I got the bag, where was you, though? Let's rewind time to a day when I asked you for your number and you played me. Funny how time changed, ain't it? And now you're super mad, big mad I made it. I bet that you hate me, but you need to stop calling my number before I change it. And you wish you can go back in reverse time and just change it. But we in two different places, see girls with different faces. Do me a favor, go to my number and erase it. Why you always try to hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up. You like, why you always tryna hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up.
Time is money, that's why I ain't never got time for you. So when you call, I got a couple lines for you. Then I hang up on you, you call back, then I ignore you. First you leave a message, then you leave a text message. This shit get boring, I can read it like a book. General Convo ain't for me. Niggas talk too much, bitches talk too much, and I don't do too much. Just chase after the bag, every day in the lab. So your time coming last, quick to offer the ass. Nope, bitch, I pass. Make it worth my while, then you can sign me up. And if you bring your girl, then y'all can line it up.
Why you always try to hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up. Like, why you always tryna hit my line up? Asking me for time, cause you tryna find. She like, I'ma bring a friend, you gon' make time or what? Stop begging for my time, girl, your time is up.
Banger. Bounce.
Oh, I like that, John.
That joint was hot.
Who's that?
That's Marley the Great and Dub Dizzle.
Nah, I mean,
Like you gonna say who was that?
when that came out, man.
That dropped. Actually, that particular copy that I sent is exclusive. So that was another
exclusive on Paulie and the Gang as always.
That's the official
Gang,
remix.
gang.
So y'all got a chance to hear that here first, of course. You know what I mean? Where else would I do with that?
Right.
You know what I mean? But the original copy that came out January 1st, me and Dub ain't get together yet and figure out what day we going to drop that one. But that shit going to be coming to y'all soon. You know what I mean? So stay tuned.
We like it a lot.
I like it a lot too, man.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the
I'm
love.
gonna need to put that on Loudmouth podcast.
I mean, hopefully
That's a
we
banger.
can get that in rotation up here.
Absolutely. Well, if it played on Paulie, you know that it's in rotation.
Yeah, I mean,
See, that's the thing, y'all. If y'all don't know, if you play something here, you getting played on probably about 5 platforms.
Right.
So it's not just Paulie and the Gang. You got Paulie and the Gang, Loudmouth Podcast. You got Fly Girl, Fly Boy. You got Glockaware Ready. Man, it's vicious
It's
up
us,
in this
man.
joint. We up in this joint.
Yeah,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely doing our thing.
You
in
know,
this
I
joint.
just realized this though earlier. Not earlier. No, all right. I realized this a couple weeks ago. But it seemed like all conscious people is artists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Yo,
normally
I
how it goes.
realized that shit,
Creatives.
too.
Yep.
The creative part of it and all, you know,
That's what we here
the
for.
think out the box type of thing.
Yeah.
That's definitely what we here for. We all here.
I
as
never like to
creators.
be
That's
put
what
in
this
the box.
room-
Don't put me in the box.
It's
I
Me
ain't.
in no box. I got.
Yeah, I'm different.
That's why we rock the way we rock.
Yeah, I'm different. Like,
I'm allergic to bars.
Yeah,
Say
that's
that
right.
shit again.
That's why I ain't feeling
We
this none of that
civilians.
shit,
Did we
that's
say that? We civilians now.
Oh, shit.
We got enough minutes to talk about the storming of the
we
White
got
House.
minutes. It's only 7:50. Run it.
Can we talk about the storming of the
With
White
the-
House?
that psyop?
About the bullshit.
You wanna talk about that psyop? All right, you wanna talk about the psyop?
That movie.
Thank you. This is serious.
Bad actors.
Oh man.
We could have did a better job than that. Next time, call Paulie and the Gang. We got actors. We got, you know what I mean? We
Right.
good. We could do that shit. That shit was easy.
It was so bad. They acting was terrible. The lady with the onion, all of it. It's just very crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Even
Yo,
down to them
that was the
shooting
funniest
shorty
shit.
and putting that shit on the news.
rubbing that shit in
that
her
shit.
Listen.
They went from one person died to 6 people died.
Yeah, that
Like
was
she got
crazy.
crazy.
Right
Yeah.
there. Fuck up. But you know why they did
I ain't
that
never
though?
hear that though.
Because the
Who
most
fuck said
protected
rubber
person
onion in their eye?
on this
Yeah.
planet is white women. No
Absolutely.
disrespect to white women. If y'all listening, I mean y'all might take that and think y'all supposed to run with that. But that's the most protected person on this planet is a white woman. So they had to show a white woman being murdered in their case. And I mean, my mom brought some shit to my attention. It was funny as shit. I didn't think about it like that.
You going
Everybody
in and
know
out,
the
Marty.
one with the black.
Jump on with us. You going in and out. Yeah.
The video or the video that went around with the black guy, like the security guard or the cop that was downstairs,
Yeah, the one that was
right?
by himself.
And they left his ass down there with nothing, but whatever.
That nigga had a stick that
Who
he
the
dropped.
fuck was recording this shit from over
That's
top
what
of
I
him?
wanted to know.
They didn't even make no sound. I know, oh shit, they coming at nothing. Like,
Yo,
that was in the
facts.
fucking camera. That was
Who
Hollywood.
was videotaping
That was
that
Hollywood.
shit?
They got another angle of a person just holding the camera onto the security. No, to the boy that shot her, the Secret Service guy. They actually have just footage of somebody watching him the entire time. Like
Oh,
they
yeah, in
knew
the back of
nigga
him. Yeah,
was
yeah,
gonna
I
shoot.
seen that footage
Like
too.
what
Yep.
the fuck? But like I said, the most protected person on this planet is the white woman. So they had to sacrifice. I don't think she's dead. She probably right now in Puerto Rico somewhere,
What a
having a fucking mimosa and shit, chilling. I mean, but they had to create that for this country because most times we'd come to the rescue. So I do want to clap for all the melanated people that kept their asses out of this shit. Because this ain't got
And
a
we ain't
motherfucking
fuck
thing
up our
to do with
shit.
us.
Because all we would have did was
Yeah,
fuck
I
up
mean,
our own shit. We
Go
would have
back
went
down
there.
52nd Street and fuck it up. No, that shit ain't got to do with us. Yeah, I mean.
You're right. This is absolutely not our fight. And the crazy part is the young lady with the onion. She got on there and said her name, right, in the towel, right? What was the lady with the onion in her hand? And said she got maced.
She was rubbing it in her face on the camera.
Somebody
saying
she got maced.
I ain't never heard that shit a day in my life.
And you synced it in her
She got the
hand
onion in
that
her
shit
hand, and she like this.
with the towel. Like you,
She like,
I'm about to
I
look
got
that shit up. I don't
maced.
think
I
onions
got it
work
in
for
my
mace,
hand.
bruh.
I got it. No, she said,
They said put
I
your-
got maced.
They
right?
put they under a water hose.
She's gangster number one, because anybody that can rub a fucking onion on their eye sockets is a whole gangster. I'm
beast.
sorry.
But
But
a beast.
the bitch said her name was Elizabeth. Is a nigga from
Yup,
the school.
Lizard.
The nigga like, oh no,
She a
his name
lizard.
not. That's Karen such and such. The bitch name really Karen. Right?
name Karen.
It's so funny. It's like it's so many levels
They
of
was
the goofy shit.
They was really talking to the news people like my name
They
is My name is Jared Johnson, and I'm from 5267 Martha Street. And my phone number is 267-777-9999.
Come get me when all this is over.
When all this is over, you can come to my house for tea, crimpets, because the fuck we ain't going to jail.
They like, bitch, you didn't have to. They using their whole fake addresses. Like, bitch, you wasn't supposed to give up the whole fake fucking profile. Like, bitch, we just at the state. Just say the state.
Really acting like it was
Craziest.
good. Like it was too. They was too cool, bro.
And now they done turned the security bull who had the stick conveniently right there. They done turned him into a superhero. They done made a whole story about this motherfucker. Like, see, what y'all didn't know is he ran the opposite direction. It was protecting the people that was in this room over to the left. He didn't want the people to go in there. So
First of all, he didn't run nowhere. He was being chased. They was going where the fuck they wanted to go.
Hold the fuck up. Because it's like, first of all, I'm still stuck on the lady with the onion shit. And the only reason I'm stuck on that is because in my past, I worked as a chef that's coming back around, coming soon. I'll now sit on the show. So in my past, I've had to cut up like a fucking bag of 40 pounds of onions.
That shit is hard.
Yo, I can't even make this shit up. I used to work at Applebee's. I went and brought goggles from the dollar store next door, swimming goggles, because the shit just was too unbearable. But I learned that it has nothing to do with your eyes. It's actually from your going to T&O's. Yeah, it's from you inhaling that T&O's. But so this bitch rubbing a goddamn onion on her eyes. I can't even imagine what the fuck that would feel like. Back to the board though. He didn't run. All he did was walk. He kind of guided them to the steps they need to go into for the shorty to get shot.
They
I won't
opened
say
the
they
back
guided
door
them
and let
in a
them
way
in.
of not getting other motherfuckers. They wasn't trying to beat up motherfuckers. They wasn't even thinking about that shit. They was trying to be the fuck, quote unquote, heard in that movie. You know what I mean? That's all. That was their objective of that movie. But that nigga just fucking walked like, niggas, y'all might as well walk this way. I'm gonna pick this stick up. Don't do shit. They just like with their hands up and shit. Like, no.
They're like,
He ain't no gun, no nothing.
That nigga said, back up. He backed the fuck up. And they followed a little bit. Like, they walked up the steps perfectly. But I just wanted to add that.
So what was he? A cop?
This bitch got
Security
an
guard?
onion.
What the fuck was
This
it?
bitch got
This bitch got the onion in her hand.
Man.
It's a white onion.
She just jumped
It's
in
a
the
yellow
ice, a bucket full of ice. What the fuck wrong with this?
All right, yo,
But she
man.
wants to say her name
I
was
didn't even
Karen
know.
because it's Karen.
It's
Nobody
really
wants
Karen.
to be called a
Karen right now, man.
Karen don't want to be called a Karen, right?
Right.
He said, that's Karen Vidalia.
Damn, fried the shit out of her.
Friday.
Yo,
She out of Puerto Rico.
Yo, it's Paulie and the Gang with a twist.
Yeah.
With Marley and Dub and
It's out.
Splash of Chuji.
You already know we in this
We
bitch.
fucked this airwaves up tonight. Something different, man. Y'all, I hope y'all tuned in. If not, man, rewind this joint back. You're going to get a lot of knowledge drop right here on Paulie and the Gang. It's Paulie, baby, and always and forever remember the fucking baby. It's Paulie and the Gang. Tune in tomorrow because we coming. Where we at, sis?
Y'all better tune in tomorrow, Loudmouth Podcast, 4 to 5 p.m. because we ain't your typical podcast. We are a little bit different. So you make sure we a podcast.
Podcast.
Yeah, I mean, we just a little different. So make sure you tune in tomorrow, Glockaware Radio, 4 to 5 p.m. with me and my host.
Paulie fucking baby.
And don't forget the fucking baby.
Gang. And we come back again on Friday, man. I'm sorry too. So I'm gonna end it with something. I got something for us. We come back again Friday, man. Make sure you tune in Friday from 3 to Floor Fly Girls, man. It's Paulie and the Gang. We out of here. This OSS Milani, man, dropping right now.
Gang,
Make
gang.
sure you tap in and run them numbers up.